Yo, what up? Y'all know who it be. Got the original Lone Wolf coming at y'all. Real quick, I just want to make a point. Um, really quick. When I did that video, because I did two Fat Joe videos, right? One of them was entitled "Fat Joe and Tyreek are scamming crayon folks," and then the second one was damn, what did I entitle the second one? I say black people are sellouts, and that's what gave birth. That's how Fat Joe was born, right? So now I'm just getting on here real quick. This video ain't gonna be nowhere near as long as them two. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go into all that. But I want to get on here to further exercise my point, right? And particularly when y'all heard me tell y'all that Fat Joe and Tyreek Nasheed is in bed together. The reason for why I know for a fact that these niggas is in bed together is because drama sells. Publicity and negativity sells, right? Now, let me give you an example of what I mean. Since the time I made them two videos, look at how many motherfuckers have came out to Woolworth. If I'm not mistaken, Tyreek Nasheed is supposed to be responded to this nigga since the time he said what he said. Dr. Umar Johnson that came out of the Woolworths responding to the shit that this nigga said. And a couple other people. Can't remember the one YouTuber that was talking about being molested by African Bambaataa and shit. I can't think of his name off the top of my head real quick. Young little melanated brother. I think he out there in New York or like at least on the East Coast, Jersey area or something. I can't think of that fucking guy's name off the top of my head. But if I'm not mistaken, African Bambaataa or somebody was supposed to be touching him or molesting him or something when he was a little kid. I was scrolling through my feed. This nigga had like 55,000 views talking about this shit. The sucker ass nigga General Seti or whatever the fuck his name is, SSENTI or some old shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Because a lot of motherfuckers took shots at that nigga back in the day over the bullshit that he was on. Like, you know, niggas is from the so-called indigenous community. A lot of motherfuckers have fired this motherfucker platform up for the bullshit that he was talking about, right? But that's another motherfucker. Astronomical views on his platform from talking about this Fat Joe shit. And that's what I was trying to express to you all when I was telling y'all that Tyreek Nasheed is in bed with Fat Joe. They both making money off that shit, man. Both of them. And you have to understand that, especially from Tyreek Nasheed's perspective. You got to understand that because that's the reason for why I pulled up the United States Patent and Trademark Office website to show y'all, man, he has a patent on that term called foundational Black American. The man getting paid from that shit. Like how I told y'all in the video that I did, if you on your platform using that term and got all his logos and shit and all that shit on your platform, by law, Tyreek Nasheed has the right to reach out to you and tell you to stop using that shit. And if you do not, he can sue you. And that's the law. You saw it. I read the shit to y'all. Y'all saw it. I told you could go and pull it up for yourself. I do the same thing as everybody else. When I put my info out there, I tell you where I got it from. I tell you where you can go and get it from yourself, just like a lot of other YouTube content creators do. I did the same thing. I said, hey, man, I'm not finna go through the whole thing, but this is where you can go to find it for your fucking self, man, if you want to read this entire thing. I just went to the part about goods and services to tell you what his reason for why he patented it. That shit y'all heard me reading off where it was talking about entertainment purposes and all that other shit, that's what he categorized it as. How in the fuck is this an ethnicity of people? When it's got online this and online that and entertainment services and all this other bullshit, how is this a fucking race of people? Well, that's as simple as not. So I hope, man, once again, that you guys understand this shit, man. I talk about what I talk about. In particularly, these niggas. Because nobody else is doing it on a platform like me. And it's okay. Now, don't misunderstand me, y'all. I'm not trying to attack nobody, man. I feel like if you got a motherfucker over here on his channel and he covering this content, right? This information, right? And that information don't necessarily have a whole lot to do with what it is I'm talking about. Well, then I feel like it's my duty on my platform to be the one that talk about the stuff that's not necessarily being talked about on other people's channels. So I'm not attacking nobody, man. All I'm saying is look, man, when you motherfuckers click on my videos, you understand before I say one word out of my mouth that the jig is up. I'm tired of these niggas. I'm tired of these niggas like the niggas that was in the barbershop sitting around Fat Joe when he was talking. I'm proving to y'all that it's been us all along. I'm proving it. I'm not saying, man, the Jews ain't did nothing, man. I'm not saying that like, you know, the Ashkenazis and, you know, all these fucking million terms and shit that they got for these motherfuckers. Man, I'm not saying these people ain't guilty, man. I'm not saying let's, you know, let these niggas off the hook. You know, hey, you know, our people are more involved than them. They're more at fault than anybody else. So we might as well just let the Ashkenazi off the hook. No, man, I'm not saying that. I've told any motherfucking body, anybody that has my phone number, anybody that's ever contacted me personally, anybody that's ever attended my Zoom meetings or any motherfucking thing else, I've told them all, I want everybody. And if I find out some of you niggas with YouTube content on here that's in the Aboriginal community, I find out y'all on that shit, I want your ass too. I've told this to everybody in personal conversations. I don't give a fuck who you are. I want your ass gone. Period. And that's why I do what I do. I'm fucking serious about this. I will crush these niggas just like these Ashkenazis. And I'm talking about in the exact fashion. That's how fucking serious I am. Y'all notice I don't do it all the time, but every so often, every blue moon, I bring up the motherfucking video of the Pope getting down on his knees, kissing them niggas' feet. Once again, shout out to the sister Rebel for that. Rebel, you fucked me up. Let me tell you something, Rebel. I've been around a long time. I've been through a lot of shit in my motherfucking life to be just 47 years old. When I tell you it's hard to wow me, I don't pay chicks with big booties no attention. You know, the small hourglass waist and the nice breasts. I don't pay them chicks no fucking attention. I don't pay attention to flashy cars. You're not finna put these big ass Tonka truck wheels on my shit. None of that. When I tell you it's hard to wow me, it's hard to fucking impress me. It's hard to catch me in shock. It's hard to catch me off guard because I've been through that much shit in my life. But I'm telling everybody, I'm being honest and I'm being as humble as I possibly can. When the sister Rebel pointed that shit out, listen to me, it fucked me up so bad that after I got done watching her video, I went and pulled it up for myself. I'm like, wait a minute, this is the current Pope. This ain't some Pope from 20 years ago. This is the current one, the most recent one. Why is he getting down on his hands and knees, kissing niggas' feet that look like my uncles and shit? What's up with that? Listen, let me tell y'all something. To this day, I've gotten crickets for that. Don't you understand that people's silence told me everything I needed to know? And in the beginning, it kind of shocked me. I was like, damn, ain't nobody dropping down the comment section trying to enlighten me. Or at least to, point me to some different sources that I can go to kind of find this information for myself to understand why that happened. I got nothing. I was kind of shocked. I was scratching my head for a minute. And then I thought to myself, I said, you know what, Lone Wolf? You got to remember, sometimes silence is worth 1,000 words. That sealed the deal for me. I want you niggas gone. That sealed the deal for me. I want you motherfuckers gone, melanated or not. I want your ass out of here. I don't give a f- as God is my witness, man. People who know me will tell you, I don't care who you are. You could be my own mother. And I mean that. Like, I'm serious about this shit. I'm serious about it, man. Keep in mind, y'all, I still ain't shared my tax case with y'all yet. Keep in mind, remember I told y'all a couple of videos back that I had a tax case in federal court at the Dirksen building, right? But I wasn't suing the IRS. It wasn't them I was going after. It was a former employee. I ain't even did the screenshot of that yet. I ain't gave y'all niggas the case number or nothing. This is the shit that I'm on. No, I ain't got out of the state yet. I ain't living, y'all know I'm not living in Chicago no more as of 2022. You know what I'm saying? I've been out here in DuPage County. But no, I haven't left the state yet. I'm still working to get my resources together. Hell, I just found another job. The last job I had, these motherfuckers fired me for not doing training videos, like training modules and shit that you're supposed to do that's related to the job. They fired me for not doing them, but they was making us do them at home. And I did over like 24 of them before I got fired. Straight up, like, this kind of shit I got to deal with. This be the type of shit, right? So now I found me a new job and shit, so I'm back on the shit that I told y'all I was on in the beginning. I done went and got another fucking car. I done told y'all that already. I went to a full-blown dealership and bought a fucking car with no driver's license. I had a motherfucker there with me. They witnessed it. Got insurance for the car and the whole fucking 9 yards. Although I have not left the state yet, I'm not sitting around on my motherfucking ass. It's just that simple, man. Like I said, and then I lost the tax case too. That's one of the reasons for why I want to do the video, to show y'all how the nigga Judge Robert Blakey, show you how that nigga did me, man. Like, these niggas, they ain't shit. I'm talking about, I couldn't help but laugh. I couldn't help but laugh. Like, damn, you niggas is grimy. I'm talking about what they did to me with this tax case was so fucking grimy that you couldn't do shit but laugh. Like, y'all so dirt. Like, how do you not understand that you guys are gonna pay for this shit that y'all do? How do you? Oh, it ain't that they don't know. It's not that they don't understand. They just don't care. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I think I made my point. Go back and look at all these giant YouTube content creators, man. Motherfuckers with 20,000, 50,000, 75,000 subscribers. And look at all the motherfucking money they done made from this bullshit that Hojo been on. And that's my point. They working to fucking together, man. Do you really think them niggas is fighting with each other? Because I say they not. I say them niggas ain't no more fighting with each other than motherfucking Kim Jong-un or where the fuck that nigga name is of Korea with Joe Biden. I say them niggas ain't no more fighting and beefing with each other than motherfucking Joe Biden and what's the punk name in Russia? Putin. If you niggas think that Joe Biden and Putin is really fighting for real, you're out of your fucking mind. I get tired of telling this shit to people, man. I know a lot of military veterans and shit, they probably don't want to hear this. I don't give a fuck. It ain't real. If you think for 1 minute a punk-ass comedian named Zelensky, an actor, he a fucking TV celebrity like Donald Trump, how do you vote for a convicted felon and the only thing you know him of as a TV celebrity? How do you vote for a person like that? But needless to say, if you think for one motherfucking second that Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, if you think for one motherfucking minute that he really beefing with fucking Vladimir Putin, you the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. I don't give a fuck if you was in the military or not. You a stupid motherfucker. And that's the bottom line. And I'm out.